Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 5. Today we're going to be taking a tourist to land on Minmus. And in addition, we have a couple of other Minmus missions that we can do. A manned Minmus landing, which coincides with this tourist landing on Minmus. And then we also have I thought we had a plant a flag on Minmus mission that we could do. Let me see here. Plant flag on Minmus. Yes, let's take that. And then I think there might be one other thing we can do on Minmus as well. Maybe not. We also have another mission to do on Minmus here. Gather surface deployed seismic sensor data from the surface of Minmus. So we need to make sure we have some surface seismic activity going, so we may have to drop some probes onto send some little probes down to Minmus to get some seismic activity, because I don't know if it collects anything if there's not. Alright, so if we look at our deployed stuff on Minmus, Probodobodine experiment control. Let's look at it and see what we've got deployed. So if you already have a seismic sensor on here, and we do not have a seismic sensor. So we'll need to land near this place, I think, to get our seismic sensor going. And then we can drop some probes of some sort down to cause seismic activity, which then we can gather that science and we'll be in good shape. All right, so here's a two-stage lander that we have, but it only is for one person. So that's not going to work out for us. The Percival two-stage lander is not going to work because it's a one-seater. Dang, that stinks. So I might be able to, however, put in another lander similar to this one, and we might be able to just utilize some of the same technology for the two-lander can. All right, so I've got the rocket put together. Should get us to Minmus and back, no problem. Have parachutes and everything on board. I've got Michael, who's been only around Kerbin. He's never been anywhere else, so he's going to get his first chance to see another planetary body. He's going to see Minmus. And then we also have our tourist as well, so I think we should be in good shape there. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, we are ready for launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. And away we go. Not just a heck of a lot of thrust to weight ratio on this rocket, but I think it is plenty to get us into orbit. We have the main cell engine as well. Excuse me, the Mastodon engine, as well as some kickbacks. The Mastodon is very close to the main cell in its thrust. However, way cheaper, so we decided to go with it. This is about 100,000 funds rocket, so I'm still trying to pinch pennies just a little bit, and hopefully we can get where we need to go as far as getting our asteroids gathered and completing our space casino, because I don't want to waste all of our money on trying to earn money, you know what I mean? But this mission cost us around 100k, should net us around 400 to 500k if I do all of the different contracts in conjunction with landing a tourist on Minmus. So here we go. Slow and steady ascent into our orbit, but we're going to get, I think, the entirety of our orbit in this lower stage. Maybe need just a little bit from the upper stage, but it was a nice slow ascent into orbit here, so not too shabby. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the engines, deploy the fairing here. Bing. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and pop out our bits and bobs. There we go. The bits and bobs are deployed. Oh, look at that, beautiful. That's wonderful. What a shot. We're gonna go ahead and get up to our our apoapsis, and get into orbit. All right, we are coming up on our orbit finalization here, and looks like it's all going to be achievable through our lower stage, so that's good. going to get up to about 32,000. We're going to dump this lower stage so that it will burn up in the atmosphere. So we can go ahead and detach that. We're going to burn very slightly to fully detach, and then we're going to finalize our orbit. There we go. Very good. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start getting ourselves ready for the burn to Minmus. But while we're in orbit, I think we will go ahead and we could go ahead and detach this guy and do an Apollo style thing here. Yeah, let's try that out. I think we can go ahead and detach this, spin it around, and get it. Let's do that. Let's lose this ugly decoupler on there, and we'll decouple this. Bing. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and turn this around. Knock that out of the way. Set that as our target. There we go. Awesome. Turn on RCS. There we go. And we'll switch over to this guy. We will set this as our target. Not the crew hatch, the I want to set this docking port as our target. Man. Oh, no wonder I can't, because I was on the debris. I hate when I accidentally select debris. Okay. Select this as our target. There we go. Want to get aligned there. Very good. You guys hold that. And then you guys hold this. And we're going to go ahead and go get attached. Real nice. We'll have a little bit of debris here in space, but it shouldn't be too bad. But this should help us look a little cooler than having that ugly old decoupler in there. I probably should have waited and finalized my orbit after I got that, but I think we'll be just fine. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Now we have a nice and neat looking ship going to Minmus. Let's set this as our target. And we'll go ahead and set up a maneuver node to do our burn. All right, Michael is going to get us into orientation to do this burn. Should be a relatively easy burn, Michael. I think you can handle it. And getting ready to burn. In 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Burn. Let's go ahead and just watch our map here. Just make sure we look good. Doing this. Burn. And action. There we go. I can't get no satisfaction. Let's look at this. Oof. Yep. Okay. That's all right. We're doing all right. Let's see if we can just clean it up just a little bit. There we go. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and head up to our apoapsis here. I mean, our periapsis. We will burn down a little bit of our apoapsis so that we have a more circular orbit here. We've got 1178 delta V left, so that's plenty. Should be no problem. And I want to try to target the previous landing zone so that we can utilize the same probes. Oops, I just screwed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go prograde a little bit. So where is the other landing zone? It's right here. Okay. Burnt a little bit too much. Forgot how easy it is to adjust your orbit around Minmus here. Let's get our periapsis up to about 10,000. Yeah, let's go up to 11,000 because I can't remember the size of... Okay. All right, looks like we're right on target to land here with the experimental control. Now, unfortunately, we're on the dark side of the planet. And let's take a look at our battery stuff. It looks like it's okay. Let's go ahead and do our transfer. We're going to transfer the crew over to the lander. There we go, Michael and the tourist. We're going to go ahead and do a quick save just because. We're going to decouple these two. Undock. All right. The mothership is going to remain here unattached, and we are going to try to... Oh, we're going to have to rotate around one more time, I think. Let's go ahead and rotate around one more time. Because I want to get in the daylight if we can. So let's just go ahead and do a few more orbits. Just do a few more orbits till our landing zone is in the sunlight. There it is. Okay. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit tougher to land because our apoapsis are... Oh, shoot! Because our apoapsis is on the light side of the planet. And our periapsis is on the dark side of the planet, but I think we can do it. There we go. All right. So there it is on the light side of the planet. Let's set up a maneuver node here, and we're going to try to do a suicide burn. And we're going to try to reach our destination without blowing up. That's the idea. There we go. Something like that. Okay. We're going to try this. 26 meters per second. And we're going to fly up to that. We're going to do a little suicide burn. Come in hard and fast. And see if we can land at this target zone here. There we go. Let's turn on SAS, please, Michael. Let's go ahead and put down your landing gear. Excellent. All right. And I'll go ahead and quick save it again. And get ready for our burn. We're going to do this burn 26 meters per second. Activate your engine, please. There we go. Got a little Terrier engine on there, no problem. It does well for these landings. This is just a one-stage lander, so it's not going to be too bad. Okay, so for at 21:23, we're going to be needed to be doing our burn. 193 meters per second. We've got plenty of fuel. I think we can make this happen. Look at where it shows we're going to land here. That's not good. So let's go prograde a little bit. I want to get my landing zone at the place here. I don't want to have to carry it like a bazillion miles here. There we go. Let's just correct our proposed landing right there. 1827 now it says. Okay, well, another quick save. And we're going to try to go into 1827. And get ready to do our landing burn here. We're coming up. Oh boy. This is a pretty steep suicide burn, so not sure how this is going to work out. We'll see. We'll see. I did a quick save, so should be fine. Alright, there's our target area. Right there, right? So, yeah. You can see it. Looking good. I think we're right on target. Right on target. Just as long as we don't screw up this burn. We can do a couple little hops too if we have to. So 1827 it says we need to start our burn. We'll see. We're at 5,500 meters, 4,000 meters, 3,000 meters, 2,000 meters. Well, I'm counting a little fast here. Let's yeah, we're gonna have to do a little hop. That'll be fine. 1827. Burn. Definitely gonna have to hop over there because we're gonna be too far to walk. But it'll be all right. Let's see if I can. Wrong way. This way. Bring it over, bring it over, bring it over. Bring it over that way. There we go. This way. There we go. Alright. Definitely going to have to do a hop, but that's alright. There we go. And boop. Easy peasy. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and do all of our science. Extend the boom. Open the doors. I think I already got all this science anyway. Yep. Yeah, I think I already got it all. Run analysis. Okay. Getting some mineral scans going here. That's fine. I think my for science mod I already got all this, so it's really just doing it for good measure. Let's go ahead and do our little hop over to this area. So I'm gonna have to do a quick save, and we're gonna hop up, and I'm gonna fly this way. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to get ready to do our burn based on that. We'll go ahead and retract all these goodies though, you know? Don't need all that sticking out everywhere. This will be way closer here. There we go. Very nice. Just get right on top of it. There we go. That'll be perfect. Oh yeah. Real perfect. Just like I like it. I'll wait till we start going mostly horizontal here. Let's burn off some of the speed. There we go. I mean, mostly vertical. And we'll do a quick burn. There we go. Just touch right down. No problem. Bing! Alright. Let's go ahead and put out all of our bits and bobs, except for this one. I'm going to retract it because we're going to put down our ladder. And Michael here is going to go on EVA. Well done, Michael. Be sure and plant your flag as you want to away from this area. Let's turn off landing. Okay, going to plant another flag. Michael was here. There you go. Beautiful. Minmus. Surface. Experiment. Upgrade. Okay. Michael plus tourist. Arrived. Alright. Very good. Well, let's see if Michael can take this experiment here. The seismic thing. Oh. Oh, Michael. Can you put that in there? There we go. And then put this in here. Can't carry it. Really? You can't carry an experiment and a jetpack? Michael, you're the worst. Okay. Well, just walk over here then. Be fine. Well, they really limited us on this whole EVA thing. I'm not a huge fan, to tell you the truth. Not a huge fan. I don't like the fact that you can't carry an EVA and other stuff. I like having an EVA. Alright, so let's put this down here. There we go. And we'll see if the control station has enough power to manage it, as well as everything else. Power units required 1. Total power needed 2. Total power available 3. Alright. We'll go ahead and deploy the other power stations, because I have them here. I might as well, right? Might as well. Do I need to bring the tourist out? I'm not sure. I do or not. Alright, Michael. Go ahead and deploy these things, if you will. Get a little more power going. I don't know what happened to that flag. There was a big problem with flags falling over there for a while. Looks like they might have resolved that, perhaps. Yeah, go and turn around, put that there. Very good. And now, Michael, go grab the last power module. And see if we can get some extra power on this place. Never hurt to have a little extra power, you know? You just never know. Don't want it to... What if one of these goes out, you know? We have a little redundancy. Redundancy is the key with spacefaring missions. I want to have plenty of redundancy. And we'll let the tourist come out and... Well, we'll see if he can... I'm not sure if he can come out or not. Be pretty interesting if he could. There we go. Well, not super happy with that placement. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's pick the part back up, please. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. Right there. Still looks good. Now we should have total power 5, total required power 2. Alright. And I jumped again accidentally. Yeah. Oh, this does not have a communication thing, does it? Oh. I should have brought a communication sat instead of a extra power. Oh well. That might be the next mission. We'll see. Let's come on back to the Percival, and we'll get the tourist out if he's available to come and join the party. Here we go. Can he EVA? No, he cannot. Okay, that's fine. All right, Michael, get back on board. We're all set here. We need to get back into orbit and rendezvous with the ship. Michael, I know you're having fun, buddy, but get back on the ladder. Grab the ladder, for God's sake. Alright, fine. Put your jetpack back on, and your backpack. I mean, and your parachute, just in case. You never know, you know? You never know. You just never know. Alright, Michael. Let's get back up here to the hatch. Grab that. Get on board, retract the ladder, extend this solar panel. Alright. Now we need to rendezvous with the Percival mothership. So let's go ahead and look at the minimum height is 11,000. So that should be no problem. Let's go ahead and take off. And we are going to go at 90 degrees up to 11,000 height to get ourselves into a nice orbit. It's not quite at 90 degrees, so we're going to aim at the target a little to get up, but hopefully on the same plane as them. Whoops. Okay. Didn't do a very good job. So let's see if I can tilt it now. Yeah, that's a little better, but we can do better up here. First, we need to get into an orbit. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get into an orbit. Apoapsis of 52K. What's your apoapsis? 147? That'll do for now. And then we'll do another burn here. Actually, we'll wait to do that second burn. All right, let's go ahead and go up to our apoapsis. Get into orbit of Minmus, and then we can do our inclination change for our rendezvous. All right. And here we go. Get ready to burn. No problem. All right. Now in an orbit of Minmus. And let's see what we can do for this. If we go up to our ascending node, we should be able to change our inclination a lot neater. Let's see if we can get it closer there. There we go. Very good. 0.1, that's pretty good. Let's do this burn. It's a tiny little burn. 18 meters per second. Alright, just going to get our inclination straightened out here. No problem. Alright. Okay, so now we need to set up a rendezvous. Oh, I didn't do very good with that, did I? Okay, that's fine. Can I straighten this up a little? 0.7, 0.6. Oh, I screwed it up. Alright. Let's go down to 0.6. That's better. Okay. So now we need to get a rendezvous set up here. And let's go ahead and go to our periapsis. It doesn't really matter where we're at this point because we're just going to rotate around until we get our target indicator closer to... That might be the closest we've got there. That's not that great, but that's fine. We can deal with it. We're going to go ahead and do this. Get this lined up. 2.3 meters. 2.2. 1.7. That's pretty good. 1.6. 0.9, that's pretty good. 0.9 is pretty good. Let's see if we can dial it in just a little bit more. 0.8, 0.7. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with 0.7. Okay, let's go do that burn. I'm gonna orbit around for a few orbits here. And we'll do another small burn. 11 meters per second, that's nothing. And this should get us into a nice intersection with the mothership. We will reattach, move everything over, and then we will drop this lander down, get some seismic activity on the old planetoid there. All right, let's see what we ended up with for our intersection. 1,000? That's not bad. I might even be able to do a little bit better here. Let's see. If I can clean it up just... Nope. Cannot. Made it worse, buddy. Making it worse. There we go. Made it a little bit better. Okay. Let's go ahead and swing out to here then. And we will do a burn to get ourselves into the same orbit as the mothership. This will be the biggest burn. 100 meters per second. Still not terrible. Oh, it's not going to be 100. It's going to be about 50. Okay. How close are we to the target? We're still 40 seconds. Let's wait till 10 more seconds here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. I just want to wait till our distance gets to about 700 meters, and then we'll do our burn here. And then we'll be at our optimal position here. All right, very good. All right, we are now matching orbits with our target. I'm going to fly towards him and begin our rendezvous process. All right. Go. Let's go ahead and get up to the target. All right, beautiful. Okay. Let's burn towards him just a little. Just a little bit more. Okay. Whoa, what is that? Little glitchy glitch there. All right, let's kill our relative speeds. All right. Let's get the old mothership turned around to target this. Set as our target. There we go. Let's get this turned around. Oof. Thing's not nearly as maneuverable as the little command pod. That's to be expected, I guess. And there we go. Let's just get you looking at the target. There it is. All right. And then you, this is going to be just fine. Let's get you going towards Mr. Man here. There we go. And there we go. All right, getting up close. Let's make sure we're looking good here. Let's go ahead and retract everything just for giggles. Make sure we don't blow anything up. This should be a relatively easy dock. Bonk. A little bit fast, but I think we're all right. Come on. There we go. Very good. I got moving all my science over. Okay. Excellent. And now let's move the people over from here to there. Okay. Transfer crew back to the command pod. Awesome. All right. So now we should have everything on board here. We've got all of our stored data. Let's go up to our apoapsis. And we will attempt to burn in such a way that our pod will crash not near the thing, but kind of near. That's pretty close. All right, so let's turn this engine off first of all. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and transfer whatever fuel we have left back over to here. So let's go in. Just to, you know, there's no use in. We'll leave whatever's left in these small tanks. That's no problem. Well, should we just go ahead and grab it? I mean, there's not that much, so it's not that much. I guess every little bit helps. No reason to just throw it away, right? There we go. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the little ones. That's the terrier. Okay. Very good. Alright, so we should be able to detach this now from this guy and undock. Switch over to him, and we'll go ahead and pop everything back out just so we can maybe control him a little better. Back him up. Okay. Alright, so now whenever that thing crashes to the surface, we should get some additional science from the seismic activity. Look at that. Glitch. Glitch. Okay. Let's go ahead and burn to get our periapsis back up. There we go. Let's watch our little lander friend crash down. And like I said, we should get some science. Boom. Yes, 51%. Nice. Okay. 51% distant attenuation. Alright, so now we just need to go back to kerbin. So let's go ahead and go over here to our periapsis. Let's add a maneuver. And let's burn and get ourselves into an orbit of kerbin. Now we could do a little flyby of the moon. What will our orbit be after that? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. Not with a tourist on board. If the tourist wasn't there, I might do it, but I don't want to risk it with a tourist. I was thinking I'd get Michael a little extra science, but that's fine. I mean, a little extra experience. He'll be fine. We're just going to do a straight burn back into kerbin's atmosphere, do an aero capture, terminal aero capture. I think we got enough heat shielding to do it. Should be no problem. 202 meters per second. That should be fine. Let's just make sure we're not going to hit minimus here. Yeah, 14,000. That should be fine. All right, cool. Let's do our burn. All right, say goodbye to Minmus, guys. It's been nice being here. But as you know, we must leave and return home to kerbin. All right. We'll be burning towards Minmus, which makes Geofing quite nervous, but he can rest well assured he's in good hands with Michael. He's in good hands with Michael. Michael knows what he's all about. He's going to get some nice experience from this. And Geofing will have lots of good stories to tell his Kerbal kids. Kerbin periapsis of 9,000? Well, that's less than ideal. Let's see if we can get that up just a little. I don't know if I can get that periapsis attached here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Very good. All right. So let's go warping. Bye, Minmus. Whee! Hello, Mun. Hello, weird glitch. Let's go ahead and speed up time here. And see if we can get back into the atmo of kerbin. And let's go ahead and warp up to our periapsis. There we go. Excellent. We are now in atmo. We're going to go ahead and do a retrograde burn to slow ourselves down even further. And then we'll just drop softly to the planet and come home safe and sound. No problem. No problem. In fact, we had enough fuel here. We're going to have a nice, gentle descent. Not going to be high G. Oh, yeah. Jiffing's experiencing just a little bit of G's here. But yeah, he's getting there. He's climbing a little bit. All right, are we ready to detach for the heat shield? Yep. Okay. And here we come. Gonna hit that heavy atmosphere here pretty quick. All right, let's see what we got from this this little mission here. So we got some of our funds back. As I expected, Michael leveled up, so that's good. And then look at our contracts that we completed. Successfully completed the first manned Minmus landing. Well, I don't think it's the first one, but that's okay. We planted our flag on Minmus. Yes, nicely done. Got some science from surface. Okay, and then we also, the tourist had a great time on Minmus. So lots of nice money there. We're up to 2 million. Looking in much better shape now that that has occurred. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.